This is my fundamental freedom of speech.
Why don't you want to hear from the people?
You know what we call that in West Virginia? The good old boy. Free speech is one of those things everyone claims to support until it starts to interfere with power, control, and comfort. It sounds great in theory, but it gets a lot harder when citizens actually use it consistently and effectively in places where decisions are being made. Last night in Parkersburg, West Virginia, I witnessed a complete meltdown inside the city council chambers. A community activist named Brian Hayden delivered a routine, structured, and respectful public comment to his elected officials, and the council president motioned to have him removed from the meeting. What followed was a threat to his right to speak, carried out under the guise of rules, decorum, and authority.
Every speech that you give us, including tonight, is boisterous, sometimes slanderous. When you come up to the microphone and speak, you break every rule, at least one of them every time.
This is my fundamental freedom of speech.
Why don't you want to hear from the people?
I have never been boisterous, and I have never been slanderous.
I'm council president, and that is my rule.
Council President, don't want to hear from
He's the first one
the
that we need
people.
to remove. Officer Icorn, the guy, this gentleman, Greg, he's the first one that needs to go.
I'll gladly go. You're an embarrassment to this city.
Where the president has made a ruling, we get to decide whether we support his ruling.
There's this jackass doing absolutely nothing.
I'm tired of people coming up and saying things about council, and they are wrong. Get your facts straight.
I believe it is your constitutional right to tell us what you'd like to, and council rules can't override the Constitution.
You can have your freedom of speech, but when you bring up the president or the mayor, you violated this, and that is what he is pulling on you tonight.
The Constitution is what we took an oath to, and I will stand on.
That might feel warm and fuzzy, but, you know,
The
council sets up rules for people that speak at the microphone. If you vote yes, then you're voting to uphold the ruling of the chair. And if you vote no, then you're voting against. Then Mr. Hayden will continue to be allowed to come in here and ramble on about his speeches. Well, you don't have to vote for me.
No.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Scott?
No.
Mr. Huffman?
No.
Mr. Rexroad?
No.
Mr. Borkowski?
No.
Mr. Moore?
Mike, what the hell was that, dude?
He's talked to council 22 times in the past 23 meetings. He's boisterous every time. He's slanderous a lot.
Do you know what slander means?
I do know what slander means. I've been on city council for 20 years.
I'm well aware. You know what we call that in West Virginia? The good old boy. You just ruined your opportunity to be mayor. I heard that's what you were going to do, man. I'm going to tell you right now, that shit is not about to happen.
But he won't put his business in Parkersburg.
Mike, that was embarrassing. Don't do that. Don't do that when national media is in the room, man. Do that when your little local cronies are in the room.
I'm worried about your TikTok.
Don't do. Okay. So what do you have to say to Mike Reynolds?
Merry Christmas.